To the madness in the morning, it's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you. Not every light is gonna guide you.
Yeah, when I blow up, I'ma soar high like Peter Pan. In real life, be living out my dreams. If I'm waking up, it's in a foreign land. Whole wrist covered up in ice. Dealership, never asked the price. I hit the mall and ball with my dogs. Yeah, I swiped it once without thinking twice. Cause this what I was made for. Man, I know this what I came for. On a big stage, couple thousand people, and they do whatever I say so. Have chicks that color of the rainbow. Yeah, chains on me like Django. Be a long way from my tank low. Cause my Tesla charge for them bank rolls. And I'm grinding, money on my mind, and I'm headed to the top. I won't stop until I find it. Write my name in diamonds, but all these lights are blinding. I wonder, is it worth it? Feel like I'm losing my mind. Yeah, remind me.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Cause you rise to the madness in the morning. It's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you.
Since I blew up, everybody telling me.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Cause you rise to the madness in the morning. It's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you. Not every light is gonna guide you.
Yeah, when I blow up, I'ma soar high like Peter Pan. In real life, be living out my dreams. If I'm waking up, it's in a foreign land. Whole wrist covered up in ice. Dealership, never asked the price. I hit the mall and ball with my dogs. Yeah, I swiped it once without thinking twice. Cause this what I was made for. Man, I know this what I came for. On a big stage, couple thousand people, and they do whatever I say so. Have chicks that color of the rainbow. Yeah, chains on me like Django. Be a long way from my tank low. Cause my Tesla charge for them bank rolls. And I'm grinding, money on my mind, and I'm headed to the top. I won't stop until I find it. Write my name in diamonds, but all these lights are blinding. I wonder, is it worth it? Feel like I'm losing my mind. Yeah, remind me.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Cause you rise to the madness in the morning. It's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you.
I blew up, everybody telling me.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Cause you rise to the madness in the morning. It's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you.
Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to... Whoa. Slow it down. Already about to sneeze. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the Dragon Blog Tech and Entertainment stream. Our first stream of Monday. That sound right? 1 second. How's everybody doing today? Let me go ahead and get up my chat real quick. I hope you guys are having a great day. All right, let's see. You guys, we have the River 2 Pro today that we're going to be talking about. The River 2 Pro. All right, I got Twitch up. Everybody over there on Twitch, welcome to the stream. Let's go ahead and jump in and let's get this show on the road. If you guys are here and you're new, feel free to hit that follow button. You guys are the real MVPs, by the way, for being here, hanging out with me today. We're going to be talking about the River 2 Pro today. So let me go grab that and I'm going to show you guys just how awesome the River 2 Pro is. So this right here, if you guys can see, this is the EcoFlow River 2 Pro. This is a portable powerhouse that has a ton of backup power built directly into it. All right, so the River 2 Pro is the latest and greatest version. Plug itself. Hey, what's up, EcoFlow? What's going on, E-Face? Plug itself into itself via your head and tell us how it smells. Dude. That would really set me apart from other creators because nobody's done that yet. EcoFlow Face. So the River 2 Pro has 768 watt hours of backup power. 768 watt hours of backup power. We have 4 individually grounded AC outlets right up here on front. We have 4 USB ports, one of them being a USB-C, like barbecue. Yeah. Dude, I just made some barbecue chicken yesterday. Wow, that's 7 times the limit you can take on an airplane. And then right over, yeah, it's a lot. And then right over here, you have a 12-volt DC. Now, this is going to have the Extreme Technology charging port. So what that means is on the back panel right over here, you guys are able to get this paired up or get this charged from your wall from 0 to 80% in an hour or less. And then from 0 to 100%, my testing, I charged it from 0 to 100% in an hour and 8 minutes. That's how fast I recharge. It's super. That's 700. Super duper. Then you have your Extreme Technology port. Now, if you guys are here and you guys can hear me, you guys can actually save an extra 10% off on this today through our Dragon Blogger stream. You guys can save an extra 10% off. My wrist hurts. This is a heavy power machine, but you guys can see that right there. Take a look at that. You have 4 AC outlets, 4 USB outputs, a 12-volt DC output. You can recharge it super fast. You can plug in pretty much anything you want. I mean, pretty much anything you want at all. That's what Meatface said. Show you guys what I mean. And the little test that I'm going to do is going to be a very baseline test. It's not even going to scratch the surface on what this is actually able to do. So give me 1 second. Egg fryer equals okay. I bet you can't tell me what's in my glass. Bet you can't tell me what that is. Hot chocolate. Pims. Hey, Jacob, what's up, man? What's Pims? So we're running an ozone generator. This is so funny. We're running this ozone generator right now. This is my new custom built mini PC, by the way. Huff that ozone. Hey, James J, welcome to the stream. Dude, you know, it's funny that you say that because a while back, when we first, I don't know if you remember, when we first did the review on this, I didn't know you weren't supposed to like breathe in the fresh ozone. I turned both of these on all the way, like all the way up in the ozone generator, and just breathe, and I was just breathing it in, like directly during my stream. And I didn't know you weren't supposed to do that, and I was just doing this and just breathing that air in, which, by the way, you're never supposed to do. So, you 3D printed a Miss Eggy? I still got Eggy. Check it out. Hey, Sneeze Snotty Boogie Nate. Sneezy Snotty Boogie Nate. Hey, Vicky. Welcome to the stream. Check it out. And in case you guys didn't know... That's not what it sounds like. How are your freaking allergies? That was aggressive, Wiley, but my freaking allergies are all right. Actually, no, they're kind of going crazy right now. They'll go away within the next like 20-30 minutes or so. You did it. I did do it. Vicky, welcome to the stream. James J, welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Hey, you guys, the River 2 Pro just released. This is it right here. You have 4 AC outlets, 4 USB ports, a 12-volt DC port, extreme technology, 768 watt hours. And if you guys use our deal today, you guys... Well, I just know when you're full of snot. Snot. It's because I got one of those schnozzes. Loke. Don't have gang signs, Loke? So the answer to my question earlier about somebody guessing what's in here, by the way, what the heck is that? Is that hard water? Oh my God, it is. Oklahoma has such hard water. The answer to my question is that's water, by the way. BT dubs, in case you were wondering. Dr. Pecker. Nope. You guys can save an extra 10% off on the River 2 Pro today. And then we also have this bundle. I'll show you guys this bundle real quick. Let me show you guys this. Let's go local. Whoa. So this bundle right here is $9.99. You guys can pick up the River 2 Pro. And... so you get the River 2 Pro with the LFP battery, 768 watt hours, and you get the 220 watt solar panel, as you guys can see right over here. So if you guys are wanting to save some good money, today's a great day to do that on that bundle. Today, my Dragon Blogger subscription is over. Ottershine and Wiley, welcome over there on Twitch. I realize you guys are seeing everything I'm doing. I'm sorry. See you guys. Definitely pick up the River 2 Pro if you guys are wanting to add a nice power station to your collection. We have a bunch of cool stuff that we're going to be talking about today. Who in the chat likes microphones? Who likes having good quality audio? I do, as you guys can see by my okay quality audio. Okay quality audio. Audio. We're going to be talking about this thing right here. We just got this in today. We're going to unbox it and test it. Oh, I'm strong. That's what my mom said, at least. She said I'm strong. All right, here you guys go. Let's take a look at this. This is the IK Media iRig Stream Mic Pro. Now, they reached out to us a while back, wanted us to take a look at this and see what we thought about this microphone. Now, It took a while for it to show up. I mean, a couple of months, but I think they were having some issues maybe. But it finally showed up here today. So this is a professional, it says professional streaming. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see this a little bit better. It says professional streaming microphone interface. This is compatible with your iPhone. Well, they say it's made for your iPhone. You can use it with a mixer via aux output. You can use it with an iPad. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and see if this microphone's any good. We'll kind of compare it next to the microphone I'm using now, which is the Beacon microphone. And so this is, I hope it works, first of all. If it doesn't work, if this microphone doesn't work, it's because Vicky's here, just so you know. So if you guys need someone to blame, if this microphone chooses not to work, it's Vicky. All right, we have QR codes. Register your product right there. Looks like we have the microphone itself. I wonder if you get a microphone with this bundle. That'd be pretty cool. Feels kind of lightweight. Okay, ooh, nice. Okay, so we have a USB-C to mini. Meatface, are you still here? Meatface, are you still here? What is this cable? Take a look at this real quick. What is this cable right here? It's like a mini. Yeah, let's just do this. There's like proprietary cable right there. I'm not sure what that is. Well, I need to clip my fingernails. Okay. Man, maybe I should just go blow my nose. Okay, so we also have one of these right here too. So this is for like a tripod, or not a tripod. This is for like a boom arm. So it'll screw into the bottom of the microphone. And then we also are going to have a, let's see, a longer cable as well. Hey, Travel Diva! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? We're taking a look at this brand new microphone that just showed up today from a company called IK Media. So we're going to see how good this is. This is compatible with your iPhone, your iPad, your computer, your Mac. It's pretty much compatible with everything that can take USB-C. So it looks like we got everything out of the box. We'll go ahead and hold on to all these extra cables. Travel Diva, how are you? We'll hold on to those as well. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. It is beautiful outside today. All right. Here's the microphone itself. What do you guys think? What do we think about the design? It's kind of cool. I like the way it's easily adjustable just with one little thumb screw over here. I'm doing good too. My allergies are a little bit wild right now, but we're good. So it looks like this is going to be our gain right over here. This is how we increase how loud we sound. Now it says we have a DC power input right over here on the back panel, but I don't have a cable for that. So this is how it plugs into your iPhone, by the way. That's cool. A lightning connector right there. So all you have to do is plug this end in over here and then plug it into your iPhone. But we're not going to do that. We're going to plug this into our computer. I'm used to it. Aw, snap. Aw, snap, says Vicky. Vici. Vici. Vici rhymes with... Vici rhymes with... Sorry you guys had to listen to me throw up, cough, sneeze. All right, so what we're going to do, let's take this off real quick. We're going to plug this into the back of the microphone. We'll go through the back right over here. So we're going to test this out. And I need you guys to be fully honest, because this is my very first test on this product. I need you guys to be honest. When I plug this in and we switch over to this microphone, you guys got to be honest and tell me how good it sounds or how good it doesn't sound. I think it's plugged in. So you listen to your boy, huh? You listen to me. You hardwired your PS5 into... I'm so proud of you. I was like a baby giraffe with new legs. I don't understand the comparison. I don't get that. I have to get a new PS5. Why? Did you break it? Oh, we're plugged in. Wow, we're plugged in. All right. So we'll go ahead and just mount this back up real quick. Yep. Hey, all I'm saying is that this mic is better. I will use this over the Beacon microphone. So now we have a USB-C cable. Oh, that's rough. It's not long enough. Mine exploded. How did it... Exploded? Oh, no! Hey, Vicky. Jacob's PS5 exploded. It exploded. Is that me? Properties, Beacon mic. Okay, we're good. No, it didn't explode. It exploded. All right, you guys got to be honest when we test this mic. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to do a little test here. We're going to switch from, hold on 1 second. I actually have a perfect idea. Let's add an audio input capture. That's a nice looking mic. My husband always tells me, it is a nice looking mic, right? It looks like a podcaster mic. You guys can see we can adjust the gain right here. So the gain is how loud it picks up your voice. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Let's add an audio input capture. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do to test this, we're going to switch from this microphone right now, my normal day-to-day microphone, and you guys have to be honest. Tell me what this microphone sounds like. 3, 2, 1. And we are now using the iRig Stream mic. We are using this microphone right now. Be 100% honest. I can't hear this, guys. I cannot hear this. I'm actually going to unmute my stream to be able to hear that. Hello? Can you guys hear it? Can you hear anything at all? Can you hear anything at all? Hello, 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 hello. Hello? Hello, you people. Huh. It sounds bad? What does it sound like? It's weak, not a good sound. Okay. Let's mess with the settings a little bit. Okay, how does it sound now? How does this microphone sound now that we're a little bit away from it? It's that bad? No way. Let me try. I mean, I'm not sitting here trying to sell you this thing. Okay, hold on. It's badly bad. Open volume mixer. Okay, input device is the iRig, or output device. I need that to be Razer Blackshark V2 Pro. No, I need that to be my AirPods. All right, microphone check, microphone check, mic check, mic check, microphone check, microphone check. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't sound as good as this microphone. So let me switch back over to this microphone and you guys can hear the difference. So the Beacon microphone, microphone check. Microphone check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. And then hello, 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 hello. Pop goes the weasel. Yeah, it's not as good, is it? It's not as good at all, is it? Because it has that. It's got that. Mm-hmm. Mike is a stinker. Let me play with it before we like really say it's a bad microphone because I didn't really do much. Initial impressions, this microphone is better, but also the price point. This is $100 more too. That's the iRig Stream Mic. We're gonna play around with it a little. We're gonna play around with it a little bit more. That's what she said. We'll go ahead and set it up. Nice little display in the back right there. It picks up wind noise a lot too. That's one of the things I noticed immediately is the wind noise that you hear from the fan. You can hear that. I don't know what the sound. Hey Delbert, what's up, man? Delbert, whoa, Delbert. Delbert, you shut up yesterday to my EcoFlow stream, and then you didn't say anything after that. What the heck? That mic is your newest paperweight. Hey, it might look good for like a background. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he likes mics. Look at the microphone in the background. Oh, he's smart. No, it's too late for all that. It's too late for all that Delbert. I mean, all that early morning I fell asleep stuff. Don't even do that. Okay. You. I feel like we need to get back to basics with my stream. You guys know what I mean? I feel like we need to get back to the point where I was using buttons and changing my voice. That's it. That's it. Time to get voice mod again. That's it. Enter with Discord. Add an account. Oh, that's not good. I don't know what my Discord account is. We in Dubai again today. Oh, Vicky's smart. But are we? Now we're everywhere. So dude. All right, let's get this again. Let's download voice mod. Contact as super. Oh, dang it. I needed a code. Okay, I gotta load up. Well, that's not the code. Did it get sent to spam? Oh, I bet it got sent to spam. Spam. No, it didn't actually. It just didn't show up. Okay, whatever. I'm just trying to find where this email might have went. All right, now we're going to download voice mod. So if you guys aren't familiar with what voice mod is, what is showing up gold from space? Those? That's gold ores. It's Minecraft, dude. Those are gold ores. Those are gold ores. That's a pricey little mic. It really is. It really is. Do we still have it highlighted though? Okay, we do. Let's try voice mod. We're not gonna try voice mod, dude. This. Why can't you just stay Velcroed? You said you would. No, that's probably lights, and they probably did some color correction and stuff like that too. All right, voice mod, where you at? There we go. Do-do-do. So I'm gonna walk you guys through what I'm doing real quick. So we're gonna install voice mod. You guys might lose me for a second. Next. I accept. Next. Install. You guys still got me. Okay. You guys should still have me. You guys should have me now. All right, here's voice mod. Get started. Do. This is voice mod. We're gonna try it with the IK stream rig. The iRig stream mic. Continue. Okay. Beacon mic. Okay. So we're going to choose our microphone input and then our output. Hit continue, and that's it. It's picture in picture. Explore your sound. So we need to immediately, because I already know I'm going to go down a rabbit hole with this again. I need to immediately get Pro. How do I get Pro? Get Voice Mod Pro right here. A lifetime license of $60? Don't I? I bought a lifetime license. Oh no. I bought a lifetime license. I know I did. Okay, hold on. There's Voice Mod. Am I under the wrong account? Account, log out. We need to sign back in, but with a different email, I think. Which I can't show you guys the email, so give me 1 second. Get started. My account. log out. Okay, let's try this. Did you sign in? Yeah. Give me 1 second. No, it's just I have so many emails. I have an unnecessarily high amount of emails. So let me go voice mod real quick. Ah, okay, yeah, I was in with the wrong account. So I actually didn't buy a lifetime account. All right, well, let's buy it. Voice mod, check out. I'll pay with PayPal. They'd be okay. Back in Dubai. Golly. Nate and all his Smurf accounts. All right, now we should have Voice Mod Pro. All right, we got it. We got Voice Mod Pro. So now we can close out. I'll go back and show you guys this. I might have to restart Voice Mod. Okay. How many... Do we not have any other scenes? There we go. Greenland. Iceland. Okay. I think we're good. So we actually need to change our input source over here on OBS to voice mod. Voice mod virtual audio device. Okay. So we're good here. It's a little bit loud, it seems. I have Voice Mod Pro. I just got it. Already have a license, yes. Okay, well now we got to go back over here. I don't know why I'm so adamant about this. Gmail. Voice mod license. There's our license key. Yes. Okay, here we go. If this doesn't work, I don't know what will. And then I blame Vicky. All right, here we go. Enter in that key, link license. We have Voice Mod Pro. Okay. So now what we can do is we can select any of these little fun sound effects right now. Any of them. Here's Barbarian. What does that sound like?
Hello. Hello. This is Nathaniel. You are now watching Amazon Live. What have you come here for? Tell me. Tell me now. Vicky thinks she thinks she can match my power level. Silly. Silly. Daniel. All I'm saying is you never want to test me.
I'm not doing that. I'm. Okay. All right. This is not okay. Why is this effect? Oh no. Worse. Claudia.
All right, this one's called Claudia. Hello. My name is Claudia. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I really do. I really, really do. Fire dragon.
What? You dare enter my lair! This is my lair.
Hello. This is Runic Sorceress.
We will now summon our inner narrator. This is the narrator voice. This is the narrator voice. Welcome, everybody. This is my real voice. That is Mr. Dragon. That's Mr. Dragon Blogger, for sure.
Even more like baby.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So let's test it with the microphone. So we got to switch to this microphone. See if we can get a little bit better sound quality out of this, because honestly, the initial impressions on this microphone, it's not that good. Especially not at its price point. The fact that it picks everything else out. Let's try that. All right, so to do, we need to change to this microphone. And then now you guys should be hearing me from this microphone. You hear me? Okay, mic check. Let me set it down. I actually need something to put this on top of. Here we go. Okay, so now we are using the iRig microphone. Okay, so can you guys hear me okay? Should be able to hear me okay. Now we should be able to go through and do stuff like this. Yeah, Delaware, PA, Vicky. So we're using this microphone. Let me see if I can mess with this a little bit. Okay, so you guys can hear the background noise. Okay, so if we don't move anything, it sounds okay. It's not the greatest microphone, but I don't know. Get a hammer and smash it for its inferiority. Microphone check. So this is from about 1 foot away. Now we're over here. Does it sound like I'm in an echoey room? Does it sound like I'm really far away or not? I can't tell. What do you guys think? Initial impressions. Everybody give me your initial impressions on this microphone. Because that's what we're using right now. I wish I could switch back and forth really fast. All right, so now we're going to be using the B microphone. Now we are using this microphone. So Beacon microphone and the iRig Stream Mic Pro. The iRig Stream Mic Pro, microphone check. Microphone check. Mic check, 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 mic check. And now back to the Beacon mic. So now we're back over here. This one and this one, $100 more than this one. Is this worth the $100 difference? Or is this worth the $100 difference to you guys? You always got to compare microphones to another microphone. Because if you don't do that, then you're really not going to have anything to compare it against. Like, you could just be used to this sound quality or this sound quality and not know how to compare them. So, Beacon microphone one more time for Vicky. Vicky! And then back to the iRig. The iRig has more of a bit of a radio tone. It doesn't necessarily have the podcast, and I don't like how if I breathe, you can hear it. See, like, see? I don't like that. At $170, it should do better than that. Now, there was nothing in the box for this microphone. That there was no windsock to put over it to stop that wind from going through. You could probably fabricate something if you wanted to. See, like, this is the windsock, or the windsock that comes with the Beacon microphone. This one over here. They need to have something like this because they do kind of have something. They kind of have something on the iRig. I sigh a lot into microphones. Hot breath. So, let me switch back over to the Beacon microphone. All right, we should be back over here. Oh, yeah, it's so much better. So much better over here. It's not even close. All right, so look. You do have a windsock in there, but it's like a windscreen. And whatever material they're using just isn't that great. So if I kind of show you right there. Yeah. It's kind of tough. Kind of tough. Kind of tough. Not a bit.
Final thoughts. You tell me which one's your favorite, because I don't know.
I think this is the better microphone. There we go. But we also got to talk about the fact that this is a $100 difference in price point. This one right here. So, $100 difference. But the coolest thing about this microphone is it works natively out of the box with your iPhone because of this cable right here. As you guys can see right there, that is going to plug into your iPhone. Does it pick up fart noises as well? I don't know. This microphone, I'm going to simulate a fart. So we switched over to this microphone. We're back to this one. I got to go over here and pick something up. You guys, I'm cleaning. Yeah, it does. Picks it up really well. It picks it up really well. Too well. Silent fart. You can't hide the farts. You can't do it. If you got to go off stream to do that, it's going to pick it up. 100%. So like I was saying, this does work natively out of the box with your iPhone. I'm going to try that real quick. Okay. Plug this in and over here. Now, lightning cable. This should just pick it up immediately as my microphone. I don't know. We'll find out. So we have it plugged in. I think I have an app on here that I can choose which microphone I'm using. Okay, I got to download this app right here. It's called Filmic. It's basically a video recorder for your phone, but it's better because you have control over the video, the brightness, contrast, all that stuff. So I'll give that a second. Test it out. Oh, yeah. We've got a wiener. We've got a wiener. Accept. Continue, 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 continue. Oh my gosh. Okay, I get it. I already purchased this, didn't I? All right. So, like I said, this should work right out of the box with your iPhone. This microphone right here. We're going to try that. All right, I got to choose my microphone. Okay, it looks like it does, actually. It does work right out of the box with our iPhone. So let me go ahead and just move this stuff a little bit closer. So you guys can see that right out of the box, it does work with iPhone because if you guys are seeing right here, I'm using this app to do this. Rachel Isaacson, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Everybody, welcome Rachel to the stream. We're testing out this new microphone that works directly with your iPhone or your computer. So you guys can see that the audio levels are going up and down. If I snap close to this. Now let's record. This is a microphone check using, let's see. This is a microphone check with my iPhone using the iRig Stream Mic Pro. This is the iRig Stream Mic Pro. Microphone check, and we're good. We'll stop that recording. We'll go to our iPhone. Go over here to our iPhone, and when we go to our gallery, we should have that video in there, and we can listen to it and see if it was using that microphone. That's just my baby. So where's that video at then? Okay, play. Here it is right here. This is a microphone check using... Yep. Let's see. This is a microphone check with my iPhone using the iRig Stream Mic Pro. This is the iRig Stream Mic Pro. Microphone check, and we're good. Yep, so it works right out of the box with your iPhone. Just plug and play, and then you're good. Now, if you use the normal video recording software that comes with the iPhone, like just, where you upload the camera app, if you use that, it'll still work. I just use that other app so I can make sure that it's working. But there you guys go. That is the iRig Stream Mic. It's not, I don't know. It's not the greatest mic. It's not the worst. But for a microphone that works out of the box for your iPhone, that's really cool. That's really neat. Hey, Sheila B. Welcome to the stream, Sheila. How are you doing? Welcome. You missed it. We were going cray with the voice changer. We were. And you missed it because you weren't here for it. How could you? How could you leave me like that? All right. So up next in the carousel today, we're going to talk about a couple projectors that I really like, that I think you guys will really like. The first one that we're going to talk about is this guy right here, which is the Anker Nebula Capsule 3 Laser. When you snooze, you lose. I was zzz. All right. Capsule 3 Laser is a 1080p portable projector that comes with Google Assistant, Android 11.0 built into it, a voice control remote, so you can press that button down. It'll give you the ability to use this with your voice. You can look up games, look up scores, and it's portable too. That means you don't have to have it plugged in. You guys have seen this before, but it's great, so why not show you guys again? So it's got 14,500 milliamp battery built into it. That means you don't have to have it plugged in. If I just go ahead and press this button down for a second and release, you guys are going to notice that it's going to turn on. Actually, let me hold it down for a couple more seconds. You guys see the little blue light that enabled? You guys will see here in a second that it will turn on, and we have a completely portable 1080p 300 ANSI lumen projector. Just like so. So now in broad daylight, it's not going to be the best because this isn't necessarily designed to be a projector that you use in daylight, but it is a great projector for movie nights, for a game room that might have some blackout curtains. The curtains are drawn in general. Outdoor backyard movie parties. You have an HDMI output right here, or input, so you can plug in your PC. You can plug in your Nintendo Switch. There's so many different things that you can plug in directly from this that makes this really cool. So if you guys need a nice portable projector, 1080p, definitely check that out. But moving on to the next product in the carousel, now we have a home theater projector, which is this guy right here. Mine is 2,000 lumens, and you can't see it well in the day. So if it's 2,000 ANSI lumens, then yes. You should be able to see it just fine in the day, but yours is probably just 2,000 lumens. So if you go like 500 lumens and then like 200 ANSI lumens, it's the same. Now, if that was 2,000 ANSI lumens, you'd be able to see it pretty good. But this projector right here is a full-fledged in-home non-portable projector right here. So you guys can see this is the Anker Nebula Cosmos 1080p. Now, they make this in a 4K version that it looks exactly the same. Just taking a look, you have autofocus, auto keystone correction on the back right here. This is cool. I don't even see this on the best projector that Anker makes. You have two HDMI inputs. One of them is an HDMI ARC input. So ARC will turn on your soundbar automatically if you have one connected. You have an optical port right here, and then you also have two USB ports. And then on the bottom, you have a tripod mount as well. So this one is not portable. That means you can't plug it in. There's no internal battery to recharge this, so you can take it with you on the go. But I mean, look at the size of it. I mean, nobody's really going to be trying to, take this thing around with them. 1080p Full HD, 2200 ANSI lumens. Okay, yeah, so that is pretty dim then, huh? That is pretty dim then. But you guys can see right here, if you guys need a true in-home projector, this is a great one for that. Have to close curtains. Yeah, projectors, they just have, you got to think about it. They got to be so bright in order to be able to, because it's not direct lighting up the surface. Like the light surface or where you're watching it, so the wall, the projector screen, it's not being lit directly behind it like a TV is. So like with a projector, it's going to send that signal all the way over to wherever your screen is, and all of that ambient light is interfering with it. But with a normal TV, get this out of the way, say this is a normal TV, and this is where you watch it on this side of my hand, the light is being pushed from like right here directly onto the screen. So that's where projectors kind of have a downfall. But if you have a home theater setup or blackout curtains or something, then this is a great projector for it. This one is full 1080p. It's got Android 9.0 into it. It's got 4K support, so you can plug in something that's 4K. It'll downscale it automatically. Thousands of apps. Lumen-wise, I believe this one is 800 lumens. No, so this one is 900 ANSI lumens. So it's pretty dang bright. Then again, you have your tripod mount at the bottom right there. So if you guys need a great in-home, true home theater projector, this is a good one for it. That's just how it is. I have a 70-inch TV backup should I need. Ugh. Just kidding. Ew, 70-inch. I've got the 70-inch. Ugh. Do they make a 4K or an 8K? They make 4K projectors. That projector I just showed you specifically comes in 4K. Yeah. That one does. 85. Okay, chill out, guys. You guys got to chill. All right, let's talk about this thing right here. This is the Andoble MagStick Selfie Stick. So this is really cool because it's MagSafe capable. If you guys don't know what MagSafe is, it's a magnet built into some of the newer iPhones, which I'll show you guys. So with this, very straightforward and very simple process. Solid 55-inch. So with this is just designed to mount your phone, and also it connects over Bluetooth, so you're able to take pictures with this. So let me grab... I've got this iPhone 12 right here. So what you can do is just press down on the inside here. Now you guys are going to notice whenever I place this in here, there's going to be a locking point where it kind of locks into place. So 3, 2, 1, it should be right around. There it is right there. You guys can see it snap into place. Watch. Right there. Snapped into place. So now what you can do is you guys can see it's not clamped around my iPhone, but it's still not going to go right now. If I shake this really hard, it's going to go off, but MagSafe enables you to have it magnetic. So now I can press this button down on the back right here, and it will lock it even more into place. So now you can fully adjust this with this little knob right over here on the side. Get this, you could set up an overhead camera if you're wanting to film like reviews or something, you could do so. And then you also even have a little mount over here on both sides of it so you can add accessories. And that's what I was thinking. Maybe that iRig will allow me to do that. Let me see if I can somehow mount this microphone, that new microphone, onto this. So 1/4-inch thread here. Okay. So we just put that over there. This also can extend as a tripod. As you guys can see right there. It does extend as a tripod. You guys can have a wider base or a more narrow base depending on space limitations. Nate is jelly. I'm really not. Okay, maybe a little bit. So I don't think there's any way for me to actually... Yeah, there's no... It doesn't come with any attachments for me to be able to do this manually. Trying to think. No, but maybe. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so if I had another one of these, if I had another one of these adapters right here, which I know I do, I just picked it up the other day. If I had another one of these, what I could do is screw it onto this end right here, and then that would screw here, so then I could put my microphone on the side right here. So that would be really good for shooting like TikTok videos or something. I don't know why I'm putting this back on like I'm about to use it. How often do you guys go camping? You guys go camping pretty often? And when you're done, you can just press over here on the side, take that off, close it all back up, get the carrying case, just like so. Press this back in, collapse it, and tie it all back together. That's the Andoble Mag Stick selfie stick. We go fishing, which turns into camping a lot. Dad, you said we were just going fishing. I don't care. We're spending the night. Well, now we're going to spend the night. Dad, I don't have my toothbrush or extra clothes or anything. You should have thought of that when we went fishing. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the this Andoble Easy Fly magnetic phone grip. Sheet. And I'll be right back. I'm just going to play this video. We'll come back and look at some other on-hand products. Actually, I don't have time to go use the restroom real quick. So we'll just take a look at this, and then we will come back and take a look at the rest of it. You guys can't hear that, can you? You sure cannot. And they've always been my favorite whenever it comes to, you know, phone mounts for your car, desk, really whatever it is. Let's go ahead and unbox this, see everything that it comes with. Like I said, that iridescent just looks really nice. Oh, I really like the display and how that opens up. You can see, we believe technology can integrate perfectly with life. Soon, all metal components right here on the inside. So ultimately what you're going to end up doing is mounting this to your phone, and when you do, don't mount it on the screen like I was just about to. What you're going to have is the option to have a little hook here that can double as a stand, or really just have it as a hook in general. It's kind of like one of those like little pop sockets for the back of your phone, just like this. But in this one, this is going to be an all metal construction, easy to set up with these magnets right here. So if you're looking for something to just kind of add to the back of your phone, Andoble's got you covered. Andoble's got you covered. All right, we're going to look at the RoboVac X8 hybrid vacuum mop combo. You said you're always prepared. Oh, so you like that. Vicky's like that. So this I bass fish. There is no patience involved. Hee hee. Hee hee. So this is on sale today. Konnichiwa, Kiyaki. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hey, we took a look at, I don't know if you film TikTok videos or any content. We took a look at a new microphone today. Let me know if you want to talk about this. It's the iRig Stream mic. Pretty decent mic. It's a decent mic. How's Eggy? He's doing real good. He's chilling like a villain. Yes, sir. What's up? And he's got his buddy in there too. Look at that. That's what a jet sounds like in real life, by the way, in case you didn't know. Scary. It's real scary. That's Eggy. Yeah, he's good. So this, he's got his private jet. It's a transforming egg. So we have Vicky. We have a RoboVac 42% off today on this guy. Be right back.
In it, you're going to get an instruction manual, the mop attachment, as well as some replacement pads. And then you are going to get another filter that you need to make sure you get installed. So once that's installed, you should be good to go. You're also going to get some zip ties to clean up the floor. You're going to get the charging base itself. And then you are going to get the charging cable that is used with the charging base. And then, of course, you are going to get the vacuum itself right there. And taking a closer look at the vacuum itself, you guys can see right here, it's got a very simple but also very modern design. On the top right here, you have that Eufy logo. You have that really nice copper branding all the way around it. On the front up here at the top of the system, you have all of your controls. You have the carbon fiber look. Flipping it over to the back side of this, you guys can see everything right here is really well made. So your bristle attachment right here actually has this really nice rubber attachment around the bristles, and these are basically going to help with rigidity and just having these bristles last a longer time. Then you can see in the suction portion right here, you have your normal carpet bristles, but you also have the purple right there, which is for the mopping feature. And speaking of the mopping feature, this is where the mop attachment goes. So getting that installed is very simple, which we will show you guys how to do just here in a little bit. So you guys can also see that on the bottom of the vacuum that you have these two tires with these lifting mechanisms, and that's basically going to help this robot vac go between carpet and hardwood without any issues right there. So everything is very well made on that. But let's go ahead and show you guys how to get this thing up and running so we can get your home clean in no time. So the first thing you want to do to get this set up is download the Eufy Home app. Once that's launched, go ahead and type in add device, and you're going to select robot vacuums. Continuing on, you're obviously going to select X8 hybrid, and now you'll see that it will pop up because we did turn on the vacuum. It automatically enables Bluetooth if it's not already paired, and then you are going to type in your Wi-Fi network name and password. And then once you have that paired to Wi-Fi, you guys will see right here that it gives you a little bit of instruction on how to place the charging base, just telling you a notice to basically pick up before this thing goes out and vacuums. And then it also gives you some information on how this thing will create a map. Now you are inside of the app, and you guys can see right here we have a ton of features. Up there at the top you have battery life, total cleaning time, the cleaning type, you have suction strength, which is pure, power, turbo, max, and boost IQ. The boost IQ works really well by basically reading what type of surface it's on and adjusting the suction strength accordingly. And then the next thing that you're going to have is up here in the top right is you have the settings wheel, and you have a ton of stuff in here such as manage map, tap and go, cleaning history, you have voice settings, and then down here at the bottom you will see accessory services, and this is basically going to tell you the remaining life on all of the accessories such as the brush and filter, which it's really awesome that they included that just so you know when it's time to replace those. And so like I said earlier, installing the mop head attachment is very easy. All you have to do is slide it on there, it'll click, and you're good to go with that mop attachment. That's all there is to it, and you guys are ready to get this thing on the base.
All right.
All right, and you guys can see that right here we have this installed on the base, but don't do what I did here. Make sure you have 3 feet of clearance on either side, so forward, left, and right. Otherwise, whenever this thing does try to go and clean, all it's ultimately going to end up doing is turning around and running back into its base. So this right here is just a little time lapse. You guys can see this thing does a really good job of following the wall, and it honestly hugs the corners really well. One of the really incredible things about this is you guys are going to see how tight it holds around this little desk that I had set up. I purposely set it like this to see if it would be able to navigate itself into this little cranny right here, and then also navigate itself out, and it did a really good job in doing that. And then regardless if you told it to go back to its home or it does it itself after the battery is dead, this thing goes right back. The Eufy X8 does a phenomenal job vacuuming your carpets and mopping your floors. So if you guys have been looking for a very easy...
So is there a reason I come back to the chat that it looks like we're reading the yeah, is there a reason I come back to the chat and it looks like we're reading from Where the Red Fern Grows? What? Well, let me do something real quick. I'm going to read this message that Sheila B sent. Let me read this message. I was fishing on a bridge, snagged a big boy bass, 22 inches, 5 pounds. So horsed him while walking off the bridge and drug him up the little embankment and tied him up with a big measuring tape. He wasn't getting away. I had fire line. They took the boat to get something and I was alone there on the bridge. We put it in the freezer and was going to mount it. Never did, and he got freezer burn. So sad. No pictures, but had many witnesses. I was the weekend hero. I can't tell the story with few words. It sounded like you were writing a book, is what it sounded like. To me, it sounded like a book. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the... Let me go through the stream real quick. Let's find some cool stuff. I'm choking. Well, we didn't. Hey, what you do in your free... Hey, all I'm saying is we didn't need to know that, okay? That's not something we needed to be made aware of. Some people. Hey, hey, hey. There it is. All right, check this out, my friends. This right here, this is the Fantic Evo Nex E1 Max. E1 Max. All right, so if we go ahead and press this over here, boom, look at that. Wow. Wow. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. You know what? Why I can fix my camera being so far up. Why have I not? There, so much better. It's so much better. So I'll be listening, not chatting, whatever, liar. Now I don't think we need to zoom in for gaming. I have to go command, hook, clip, line up my Ethernet cable. Got a 50-footer. Yep, that should be right. Just right. Do you need us for any of the conversations that you have? I feel like you converse with yourself. Like, okay. For gaming, yeah, she's a gamer. In case you didn't, she's a gamer girl. Ooh woo. That's what she does. She makes that sound. This is the Fantic Nex E1 Max. It's a portable precision electric precision screwdriver set. You guys can see all metal construction right there. Pretty neat. You have all of your different bits right here. You guys can see we have Phillips, we have hex, we have flatheads, we have star bits. We have a whole bunch of different bits right here. We even have like some little tweezers on the inside. Now the way this works is it's all magnetically held in there. So each one of these, if I just pop one of these out, each one of these little bits is held in there just like so. It just kind of snaps back into place. So then you can choose your bit, close this back up, and then here is the tool itself. You have low and high torque, and then you also have a lock feature. So if whenever you put your bit in here, which by the way is also magnetic, if you don't want it to fall out, it won't. But if you don't want to use it as an electric bit, you still have the light regardless of which button you press. If you guys see right there, you get a little bit of a light. So if you're working kind of in a darker environment. Did I ask you all about shadow cloud gaming? Hey, you might like it. But now you do have high and low torque, so you can forward and reverse. This just makes working on electronics a lot easier. And then when you're all said and done, I just put it back into lock right there so it doesn't accidentally activate. Press this over here, find where I took that bit from, close this back in there, and then you just drop it down with the attachment head right down there. Drop it down, click it in, and now you can recharge it with USB-C right there. That's the Fantic Nex E1 Max. It's a great little precision bit set. And it's ding, 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 ding. Hold that thought, BRB. You better be. Better BRB. Or else. Or else. So the next product we have is a bundle for the Insta X360 camera. It's a pretty interesting little camera. So this is a 4K, 8K supported action camera that's pretty dang cool. It's got a lot of features. So the bundle comes with the invisible selfie stick. It's going to come with the lens cover right here. It'll come with a 64 gigabyte SD card, which I think I have in here. Yeah, I do. So the battery's removable. This is completely waterproof. You can literally swim with this underwater. You don't have to worry about it getting broken. Power button's over here on the side. Go ahead and hold down that power button. I'll show you guys what I mean by this real quick. So you guys can see that you have two cameras. So both of these are almost 170 or 180 degree cameras, and it will stitch it together to create a 360 degree video. So you can choose what kind of video you want to do right here. You can do time lapse, HDR, photo, interval, burst, star lapse, loop recording, bullet time, which is just really slow motion. So it's slow motion video with 360 rotation. So we'll go ahead and select that. Now I can record in 4K, 3K. 4K is 120 frames per second, so that's really fast. So what you want to do, once you get this turned on and set up, is download the Insta360 app. So let me show you guys that real quick. Insta360. It'll load up the app. Let me zoom in just so you guys can see this a little bit better. It'll load up the app so you guys can see right there. We're going to hit join. It's automatically going to connect to this one because it recognizes it's in proximity. So once that joins, now we can go to camera and we can do a live view. So it says preview is compressed. So you guys can see, like I said, it has two cameras on here, right? Two cameras that are almost 180. So if it shows almost 180, it'll stitch those two videos together to create a 360 video. And inside of the live app, as you guys can see right here, I have a fully functioning 360 degree camera. So now we can do slow-mo stuff with it because we are recording in bullet time. So let's try to, let's just drop this. So we'll hit the record button. And then we're just going to go ahead and drop this just like so. And that's it. I'll do it again. Boom. Okay. So we'll go back over here to the overhead camera. Hit the stop button. Now we can either it's recorded directly to here, but it's also live previewed on our phone. We can download it. So now we're watching that video. Confirm. Trying to figure out how to view that in 360. Because if we were right here, how do I view that in 360? Oh, you guys can kind of see it right down here at the bottom. See slow motion right down there. So let's try a different video type. Let's do, we'll go back over here to the camera itself. What'd I do? I mean, look at that. You see, like, watch. I'm rotating the camera and it's still 360. Look at that. Is that not incredible? Look at that. I can, like, look around, to my whole room. Zoom in if I wanted to. And it doesn't matter how I rotate this. Look at that. You can't tell me that's not the coolest thing you've ever seen. Hey. It's me, Nate. How are you? How are you? Oh my gosh, let's never do that again. Let's go to time shift. Let's see what time shift is. I lost the screen though. I gotta figure out how to get the screen back on. There we go. So it says the app is connected. Switching to inner single lens, outer single lens. All right, let's find a video. So we have ultra wide, 4K, all the way up to 50 frames per second, 60 frames per second on 3.6K. Now, what if I want to switching to 360 mode? Okay. So here's our buttons. Active HDR, HDR photo, interval burst, star lapse. So that's going to be very slow time lapses. Time shift can be shot while moving. We'll go single lens. 360. Let's do let's try time shift. Let's see what that does. We'll connect back to the camera. I'll read your message here in a second, Sheila. Sorry, I just saw this. Okay, we'll hit stop. Now let's see if we can watch that video. Oh, so that's like time lapse. Either way, I think you guys can kind of see what I'm trying to get at here. You have a ton of features with this. It's fully waterproof. All right, so Sheila, you said, so I'm looking for an alternative to getting a gaming PC. Understandable, gaming PCs are expensive. My current PC is all okay except the graphics card. Remember that we talked about it. It will cost me $500 to do that. Can't buy a gaming PC, too expensive. So if this $30 a month for Shadow Cloud works out well for VR and maybe on Steam, I can see if it's all I want it to be and save for a graphics card internal. I say try it because let's say you get 1 month, you pay $30 and it doesn't work, then you're only out $30 as opposed to just dropping $500 on a gaming PC. Just try it. See what it does. It can't really hurt to try it. I mean, you're going to spend $30. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Yeah, I'd give it a go. I'd give it a shot. I wish you could just install a graphics card on your computer, but with having an all-in-one. Which, by the way, this is a good reason to never buy an all-in-one again. They're not extremely hard to work on, but they're kind of hard to work on. I'll let you know when I do it. Now, do it right now. Right this second, or else. So we have a little Ace Magician mini computer up next that we're going to talk about. It's a pretty cool little computer. It's a completely portable computer. That means you could take it with you on the go, and it literally, not figuratively, fits in your pocket. Like, hey, is that a PC in your Is that a PC in your pocket? Or are you just excited to see me? So this is the computer right here. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out. Whoa, zoom out. There we go. So you guys can see right here, this is a full-fledged computer. Speaking about computers with Sheila, 2 HDMI outputs, 2 USB 3.0 inputs, a LAN port so you can plug this in directly to your computer if you need to do that. VGA output, which is weird. USB-C, 2 more USB 3.0s, an audio output, and then your power button right there. Now getting this set up, getting this ready to go is very straightforward and very simple. So I'm going to go ahead and grab everything and show you guys just how easy this computer is. We'll go ahead and test it too. All right. Go ahead and plug this into the back right here. We'll get this plugged into power. Okay, let's get this set up real quick, and the cost will be a third. Yeah, like I said, I say just try it, because if it doesn't work, then what? You're out $30. I don't want to sit here and say like, oh, it's not going to work immediately right off rip. You know, it might work. I just don't know. I know what VR. So I know what VR gaming does, or that cloud gaming does. Is it just uses your internet, and then they have a computer set up somewhere that they use as the powerhouse for everything. The thing I don't know is how that works with Steam. I wonder how the stream would be on my Pi. That just, it really, well, you have to have some type of decent graphics, you know? Some type. All right, 1 second. The reason we don't have power here, I don't think I'm going to mess with this today. That's such a cop-out. I don't think I want to do this today. We should have at least something. Like something. No, we're not going to mess with it. Let's unplug this. Let's get all of this unplugged. Unplugged. Throw this on the ground. For me to stress out about later when I don't know why my room is so dirty. Your old laptop is kind of freezing. How old is your old laptop? Okay. This is the Ace Magician Mini PC. Great little mini computer. Stay tuned. In the future, we might be talking about some more of these, but that's who really knows. They even make mini gaming computers that are this form factor too. So Sheila, maybe in the future, if budget allows and you're like, hey, I kind of want to buy a mini gaming computer that is able to play video games, they also make some like that too, and we might be taking a look at some of those in the future, but I can't say for sure that we will be. But this is made by Ace Magician. It's got an Intel i7 built into it, 16 gigabytes of RAM. Just an easy little computer to carry around with you. Very portable. You guys can see it literally fits in the palm of my hand. So there you guys go. Let's go ahead and move on to the next product in the carousel, see what we're going to talk about. We're going to switch over and take a little detour, take a look at some videos. And we're going to talk about the Green Mountain Grill. No, actually, no, we're not. Sorry. We're going to go ahead and talk about the Cholas massage gun, and we'll play the video for that. So this is going to be great, as it says right here on the front, for athletes and fitness lovers, for recovery, getting out some of those aches and pains. Maybe you slept on your neck wrong, or you slept on your back and your neck has a kink in it. You're recovering after a long workout, long day. There's so many situations that you can use this. So on the inside of this, you're going to notice that you're going to have a nice little carrying case right here. We'll go ahead and get this box out of the way. The carrying case feels pretty high quality. You guys can see that there's no branding or anything special on it. And then you're also going to have this little carrying handle right up here on top. Zippers feel strong. You do have a double zipper feature here too, so you can zip it up either way you want to. And so taking a look on the inside, you're going to have every single thing you need in order to get this set up, such as the massage gun. You are also going to have all of the different massage heads right here. You'll have an instruction manual, and then you'll also have a USB-C charging cable, as you guys can see right there. Now, using this is very straightforward and very simple, but before we show you guys how to do that, we'll just take a look at this real quick. You guys can see that we have a matte black texture. I like that there's no branding. It just keeps it really simple, and honestly I think it looks more clean than if we had branding on there or gloss black. So you're going to have your USB-C charging port down here at the bottom. We can flip this on. You're going to see that we have a display right here. That is the battery percentage, and then over here on the left side, that is going to be where you cycle from 1 to 30 in terms of how fast this is actually vibrating. So we'll just go ahead and choose this little ball head attachment. Installing the attachments is very simple. All you want to do is choose the one you want, and then you're going to simply press this on. And now what you can do is you can kind of select which speed you want. I accidentally hit it there. So we can go from 1 all the way up to 30, 30 being the fastest setting. And you guys can't really tell right there, but it is moving extremely quick, and you guys can see that we have a ton of power on this. Now this is going to be really great, like I said before, for people that just need a very easy way to, you know, alleviate some of those aches and pains at the end of a long day. And then you have all of these different attachment heads, and when you're all said and done with it, all you have to do is simply zip it back up. So if you guys need a nice muscle massager, I think this is going to be a great option for you. Back pain and some aches, and you need to apply heat to it, let me show you this. This is the Comfier heating pad. So first of all, this is going to be a plugged in version of a heating pad that all you have to do is simply plug this in with this little control panel. Now in terms of the control panel itself, you guys can see that right here, this is going to be very straightforward and very easy to use. All you have to do is simply plug this into the wall, and then you're going to plug this in to this connector like I showed you guys earlier. So talking about the actual pad itself, you guys can see we have about 2 feet wide or so. This is a very soft touch material. Now this is going to heat very evenly too, because all of the heating elements that are on the inside, you can see the lines, so it's going to distribute that heat all the way across this body. Now if we flip this around to the back side, you guys can see that right here we do have an elastic band, which is going to give you the ability to simply just peel this off. You could even wrap this around maybe like a baby's bed or something to heat up their bed before bedtime, and then just unplug it whenever you put them in there, just to keep them safe. So what you can do is just simply tie this around your stomach if you want to. You could tie it around a leg. This elastic band is very strong, so you don't really have to worry about that. And then once you plug this in to the side over here, that's basically it. Now you can turn it on. I'll show you guys how you do that. So all you have to do is just press this power button down right up here on the front. You're going to have different heating modes, so you can see that we have a few different heating modes right there, and you can go up from there all the way from 5, 9, and you guys can just see that this is very easy to use. And so it's going to heat up and just kind of distribute that heat throughout your body, your bed, wherever you want to use a heating pad. I think this is going to be a great option for you. This is the Comfier heating pad. All right, here. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and switch over and take a look at the Comfier Shiatsu back massager now. Replacing massage chair. So this is just going to sit around your chair. It even has a Velcro strap, as you guys can see right here, and then you're going to have this nice faux leather texture across here. Now you can lift this up. This is a Shiatsu foot massager, so it can either roll up and down, and then on the seating portion, which is right down here, this will actually vibrate and heat up as well. Now in terms of controls, this is very easy to use. You guys can see that you have this little control panel right here that just makes it very easy to use. So in terms of the control availability, ability. You have full back, upper back, lower back. You can direct it to the exact spot you want it to. So that's going to be moving the shiatsu rollers in here, and you can have them go wherever you want and sit in one place. Then you're also going to have the vibration for the seat, heat, intensity, and then a demo mode, which will just kind of go through all of the different modes. So in terms of using this, it's very straightforward. You just sit down on your chair. You guys can see that it is very comfortable. You guys can't really see that, but all you have to do is simply press that power button on, and now you guys can see that it is highlighted right here, full back. So it's going to massage my lower and upper back, and the shiatsu rollers are just kind of going up and down on my back. I'll show you guys what I mean. So now what you can do is you can actually increase or decrease the speed. So you can just go to intensity and go to high or low, and you guys will notice the difference in the speed that it's going. Now if I hit spot, I can make this go exactly where I want it to go just by either pressing up or down, and then vibration. And that is going to vibrate the actual bottom of the seat portion. So if you guys just need a great way to relax at the end of a long day, I think this might be a great way to do that. All right, there you guys go. So moving on to the next product from Syncom, we have a hand massager. So this is a wireless rechargeable hand massager. Uh-oh. That video isn't live, I think. Let me try it one more time. Yeah, that video is not live. So we're going to move on to the iHealth Track. This is a portable blood pressure monitor. The ability to obviously monitor your blood pressure, but also be able to view everything going on with your data from the app. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is download the iHealth My Vitals app right here. So we had the app downloading. Now we're going to go ahead and just get this unboxed. We'll show you everything that comes with it. All right, so it looks like one of the very first things we're going to have in here is the actual cuff itself. Kind of got this baby blue color to it. Then we are going to have an owner's manual. And then we're gonna have the blood pressure monitor itself. You guys can see we have this huge screen right here that's gonna give us all of our information. So you're gonna give yourself a little bit of room here. So the tube is gonna connect over here on the side right where it has the little heart symbol. So you're just gonna press that in just like so. And you can see that right there, it's giving you a little bit of information on where to put it and how to put it. So we'll go ahead and slide this up. We're gonna want the tube above our arm. So we'll just go ahead and we'll lay this in between our fingers just to help guide it. And now I'm just trying to emulate what they do when you're at the doctor's office, because like how tight they tighten it before you actually turn it on. And we're just gonna go ahead and hit start. That is gonna go ahead and read your pulse so it can give you your blood pressure. Inside of the app, you're gonna have a bunch of different options. So you can go to history data. That's stuff that you have uploaded to it. But if we hit sync data right here, you are going to see your readings for your blood pressures. And now you can do manual input. So let's say you had this disconnected from your phone and you did a reading, or some reason you're unable to actually get the data that's on the iHealth Track over to your phone. You can manually input those. Or if you just had a different blood pressure monitor and you need to put in that reading, you can do so. So overall, with the app control and the ease of use, this is going to be a great way to monitor your blood pressure if you're on the go, maybe you're traveling, whatever it is. If you just need a good way to monitor your blood pressure whenever you're unable to do so just in a normal environment, this is going to be a great way to do that. So that is the iHealth Track. We have some Prolux vacuums that we're going to cover up next. These are great vacuums. Let me go ahead and load these up real quick. So the first one we're going to talk about is the Prolux 2.0 standard backpack vacuum cleaner. We got a bunch of videos not populating today. Yeah, we have a bunch of those. It's like, are they taking our videos off? Let's try the next one. Let's try the floor buffer. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Should have had a V8. I'm trying to figure this out. That's really weird. Wow. Give me 1 second, guys. Nah, see, that's not gonna work. It's like the videos won't embed for some reason. They won't embed in my little player.
Don't be afraid.
Nope. 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 Is it all videos? Let's go all the way back to the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. Uh-oh. I think all videos are no longer able to be embedded. The DRC200E. Let's try that one. Wow. Okay. Let's see. I will... I guess. If I go local, switch this one over to this monitor. This is the only way I can do this. Yeah, this is going to be the only way I can do this and show you guys these videos, so... Listen to that. It's a beast. It's a beast. I know you guys haven't seen too much to go off of, but if you want an RC car, you'll be so impressed with how fast this thing is. You can do like sick burnouts and stuff. It's got so much power that whenever you're driving on the like asphalt, not grass, and you just crank it one way and crank the power all the way up, it does donuts. Even with these tires that have all this traction, it just does donuts. That's how much power it is. And if you're going full speed, let it get full speed, and then you turn it, it's got so much speed that whenever it turns, it'll flip. But they know this thing's gonna flip. That's why this whole shell is just this plastic, this really like malleable, like bendable plastic. So the plastic doesn't break. First of all, it's got this little bump right here, so you can hit the heck out of this thing. I mean, you can beat this thing up. The DRC200E is highly recommended. Dragon Blogger stamp of approval. All right, So this is how we have to do this. So we're just going to move on to the Holystone HS720G. Can you guys at least hear the video?
S720G 4K drone from Holystone. This is their top of the line drone, so we're going to go ahead and dive in and see everything that it comes with first. So as usual with Holystone, as you guys can see here, as I'm kind of cutting this plastic off, it does come with a case. This one does kind of have like a faux leather feel to it and a little handle on it, which is pretty nice. And then one of the first things you're going to notice right here is you're going to get a box inside of a box, and then inside of that box you are going to get the battery. Now they don't send 2 batteries with this, which is a little bit different from what they normally do, but this is their highest end model. And then you're going to get the charging cable for that battery right here, as well as a little screwdriver for maintenance. Continuing on, you are going to have your extra propellers just in case you crash this thing and mess them up. And then going forward right here, you're going to get a little bit of documentation, such as some warning labels and then the user manual to get you up and going. And then continuing on right here inside of the case, you're going to notice that you're going to get your handheld controller. Now this controller is very similar to the ones that they have used in the past, but we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the features that this has here in a little bit later on in the video. And then finally, the last thing we're going to have inside of this case is going to be the drone itself. Now this is a compact folding drone, just like some of their other drones. This one does feel a little bit sturdier, and it does have a little bit of design changes. Some quick specs about this: it does have a 2-axis gimbal, so that's going to give you nice smooth video when you're recording, and also has electronic image stabilization. And as you guys can see here on the right, this is how they fold in. You just basically fold them in, and you're even going to have your SD card right here, so you can record directly to an SD card. On the back is going to be your battery slot with a battery light indicator. And then taking a look at the right side, just more of the arms. And that's basically it for the overview of the drone itself. Taking a little bit of a closer look at the remote here, as you guys can see here, this does take on some of their form factor that they've used in the past with their other handheld controllers. The antennas are foldable, as well as the grips, and it does have a pop-out phone holder so you can get that live view. Getting this set up was really easy. You just want to download the Ophelia Fly app and then walk through the instructions that are on screen. It'll get you ready and paired up. It's super easy to do, but once you have that all paired up, as you guys can see here, we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and find a nice semi-level place to set this down so we can get this flying. And right before we take off, we're going to go ahead and just go over some of the features that are on screen and on the controller. So on the controller side of things, you can see that we have a battery level indicator for the drone itself. For the controller, we have a battery indicator, how many GPS satellites we're connected to. We're going to have the launch button, the lock button, return to home, which will automatically return it to where it took off from in case of an emergency. And then you're going to have basically a speed selector right up there on the top right. If you hold it down, you can see that we're in sport mode, which is high speed. Then we switch to low speed. We're going to go ahead and go back to high speed because we do not want to fly slow. And as you can see, it's just indicated right up there. On the right side, you are able to switch between photo and video mode. So we'll go ahead and look at some of the settings for the video. So there's auto white balance, there's grayscale, there's a whole bunch of different settings for video color. You're going to have 2 different video types, which is going to be 30 frames per second at 4K and 1080p at 60 frames per second. Enough of all of me talking though, let's go ahead and get this thing in the air and see what this thing is capable of. I'm super excited, being that this is their highest end model. So as you guys can see here, we are now looking at the camera live view. We are now recording at 4K 30 frames per second. Again, this is at 4K 30 frames per second. You guys could see on that launch that image stabilization electronically and the gimbal do a really good part in making sure that you get smooth video. This is honestly immediately a big step up from the drone that I have tested from them in the past. While that one wasn't bad, this one is definitely a lot better. We're going to go ahead and switch over now. We are recording at 1080p at 60 frames per second. And one of the things I noticed about this camera and the sensor that they have built in with the HS720G is the sensor is just a lot better. The colors are more vibrant. Seems to be working.
I just read that comment.
So it definitely works really well. All right, guys, this was just a quick overview of the HS720G
we're gonna move on
drone
and take
from
a look at the
Holystone. They
EcoFlow
really stepped up their
Delta
game
2.
at the top of the line for this drone. So if we're a new drone that is very... Dragon Blogger Nate here. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys a quick rundown on the EcoFlow Delta 2. This is the newest lineup in the Delta line from EcoFlow. As always, EcoFlow brought their A game with little big brother Delta 2. You guys can see that right here, taking a look at the back, it's going to seem very familiar to the original Delta with your 2 AC ports, but you're going to have 4 ungrounded AC ports. Staying with what works, you're going to have your standard plugins for power that also gives you the option to charge over solar or your car. Now, if you want to extend this to 2048 watt hours, you can do that with this extra battery port here on the side, so you can add even more power to the already powerful Delta 2's capacity. You're going to have your 2 USB-A ports, your 2 USB 3.0A ports, and this time you're going to have 2 USB-C 100 watt outputs, which is crazy because everything's being powered by USB-C, so big shout out to them. Now, just like always, the display is going to look very familiar. Whenever you plug in something, it's going to reflect and register how much life you have remaining with the battery capacity based on what it is that you're charging. The Delta 2 is small but mighty. It has a ton of capacity at 1024 watt hours, so you can take this with you on the go, road trips, camping, and keep all of your devices charged. So it really doesn't matter where you're at. If you're camping on road trips, the Delta 2 is going to keep you covered with a ton of battery life and very easy to use functions. So I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger. I hope you guys found this helpful. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, so we have the River 2 Max up next in the carousel that we're going to move on to.
This thing is an absolute beast and has a ton of crazy features that I think you guys are going to really enjoy. So with a total of 512 watt hours on that Life P04 battery and a 1 hour fast charge and up to 1000 watts of output, this thing is going to keep you guys covered through an entire camping trip, through a weekend getaway, through storms, through blackouts, really anything that you can think of where you're going to need power and otherwise wouldn't have access to standard outlet power. This is going to be the one for you. So what we're going to do is dive in and take a look at all of the options that you have included with the River 2. So if I go ahead and lift this up on the front right here, you guys are going to notice that you have 3 USB-A ports, which is just so cool. So you can charge all of your devices directly from this. Then you're going to have a USB-C output that is going to output at up to 100 watts. So all of your devices are covered. If we flip over here to the side, if I pull this little lever down, just like all of other EcoFlow products, you're going to have that standard 12-volt outlet so you guys can actually charge devices that would normally run from your car's power directly from this. And then down at the bottom, you're going to have 2 individually grounded AC outlets, and then you're going to have these 2 standard 2-prong outlets. All of this is controllable through these buttons that you guys can see located around the outside of it. So say you have some stuff plugged in right here and you have some stuff plugged in right here. What you can actually do is individually control the power to each of those through this little button, or you can even do it through the app. Now, if I switch it over to this side, you're going to have a fan, which is actually going to outtake some of the heat because this thing is going to run pretty warm. And then on the back side, you are going to have this Extreme Technology charging plug-in right here. So when you plug this into your wall, you can actually fast charge this in about 1 hour from 0 to 80%, which is just incredible to me. Now the backside right here, this is going to be a way for you to actually charge from your car while you're driving down the road or from your RV. And then you can also charge with EcoFlow solar panels that will plug into that same port. Overall, like I said, the River 2 Max I think is just a beast. If we go ahead and turn this bad boy on, you guys are going to notice that it has a little display here that kind of shows you everything you can expect. It will show your total input wattages if you're charging it. It will show you how many outputs you are outputting at if you have stuff plugged in. And then your total battery life is right here, and your expected remaining hours of charging based on how many watts you're outputting will be reflected right here. This is just an incredible machine. Definitely check this out. I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger. See you guys later.
All right, so we have a couple more, or a couple of gaming headsets we're going to look at. The first one is going to be this Jatheos gaming headset.
Pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure on how you pronounce that, but here it is when it's all turned on. It, the box down. As you can see, it has very cool lighting. Let me show you all of the features. If you can see the buttons up close, little mute on and off button, just the lights here. if you want them on or off, volume up and down, and then Bluetooth synced on and off. And we'll just do the microphone test really quick, and then I can pull the plug out of the back that is syncing to my computer. So, okay, so this is the microphone test. I've muted the audio on this camera, so now you can hear it's recording on my computer. So that's how it sounds. It does have the microphone that goes in if you want really loud, intense sounds, and it bends out a little bit. It doesn't really bend up and down, but it does at least go in and out. So you have that option. Okay, let me switch back to regular audio. Okay, so now that I got that out of the back, it does connect in 3 different ways. It does USB, which is you plug it into the back of your computer. It connects automatically. It connects through Bluetooth, which I believe it has Bluetooth 5.0, and then wired mode, which is just regular wired. It does not come with the wired adapter, so like if you need it to split into the microphone and headphone option, it does not have that, but depends on what kind of device you have. It is, I believe, compatible with everything that has Bluetooth and or a USB option, so a ton of different gaming, computer, PC, Mac. I did the microphone test on a Mac, so, but I do have a PC that I worked on as well, so I mean, that is pretty much it. As you can see, very cool lights, very comfortable to wear, very adjustable on the sides, up and down. I do not have the biggest head, so it's got some plenty of room, a little foam everywhere. Sorry, that just completely, but as you can see, and the microphone is also detachable. It just plugs in and out just like that. So if you don't want a microphone and you just want to use it exactly as a headset, you totally can do that. And that's pretty much it. A little sleek design, I think, very comfortable. Foam. You heard the microphone test. Is there anything else that I think would need to be important? I think that's pretty much it. Charging time did not take too long, which was nice. So far the battery is holding up great, so that's pretty much it. That is the headset.
Uh-oh. Okay. We're going to take a look at this next headset. Wireless gaming headset. So inside of the box, you're going to find everything that you need to get this set up. It is wireless, like I said. It has a detachable microphone, which we will be trying out, a user manual. You're going to have your USB adapter, which I already took out to plug into your computer to get this to connect wirelessly, and then a USB-C charging cable. And here is the headset itself. Initial impressions, it does feel pretty lightweight. I wouldn't necessarily say cheaply made, but it doesn't really necessarily feel that sturdy. The ear cushions on this, however, do feel pretty nice and pretty soft. I feel like they're going to be pretty good at cooling. You have a little bit of cushion up here. It is pretty thin, so I feel like that might wear down over time. Up on top, you're just going to have a matte black cover, and then you're going to have this interesting little design. In terms of connectivity, over here on the side, you have your USB-C charging port, a microphone port or a microphone switch to mute that, and then your auxiliary port right there for your microphone as well as your power button, volume, and then also over here you're going to have your light features. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on. We'll go ahead and get them turned on as well just so we can test these out. So the power button, like I said, is right up here. We'll just go ahead and hold that down. Okay, so you hold it down for a few seconds and it will tell you that it's connected. Now, initial impressions on these, even though they're lightweight, the way that they kind of squeeze my head, honestly, is just kind of uncomfortable. The ear cushions, it feels warm for some reason. I don't know exactly why that is, but it kind of feels warm around my ears. Maybe it's how tight they are around my ears. But let's go ahead and switch over, and then we're going to go ahead and test out the microphone on this. All right, and so here is a live test with the Captain 200 microphone that comes with it. Now, I did do an audio test as well as a microphone test and listen back to the microphone off camera. And as you guys can probably hear right now, the microphone is not that great. It does get a little bit better if you push this away from you, so your voice isn't so close to it. Overall, the sound quality on this was a little underwhelming. I would say the mids, they were kind of muddy. The highs, it starts to get distorted, especially whenever you turn the volume up. The lows, the bass is virtually not there. There's almost no bass at all. Now, in terms of overall performance in this point,
I think these headphones are, honestly, I give them a 5 out of 10. They're starting to become uncomfortable. I've been wearing them now for about 10 minutes or so. And like I said before, they're just getting to the point now where they're starting to squeeze on my head and my ears are starting to get really warm, almost like I'm starting to sweat. And the microphone just doesn't perform that well. Now, if comfort and microphone quality aren't that big of a concern to you, I would recommend these. But if comfort and microphone quality are important to you, you might look elsewhere. Now, again, like I said before, if you guys are looking for a nice headset that's just, you know, a very easy to use and easy to carry around headset, this might be the one for you.
All right, we're going to move over on to the Anchor Make M5 3D printer. It's on deal today, actually. Now, this isn't a deal stream, but this one is on sale. You guys can pick this up today for $679.
I want to go ahead and jump in and tell you my favorite things about this printer right here. So first of all, this is made by Anchor, which is a phenomenal company. They've made a ton of my favorite products in the past. They have Eufy and Soundcore that fall underneath them, and they did not miss whenever it comes to this. So first of all, let's go ahead and talk about some of the key features on this 3D printer and why I think this might be a great beginner printer. First of all, this is going to be a completely auto leveling printer. That means it is going to be completely automatic whenever you have to level the bed, which isn't actually leveling the bed left and right like this or on an axis. It's measuring the distance between the nozzle, which is where the filament comes out from, and the bed, which is where the filament lays down on. So being that this is auto leveling, I wanted to tell you that it does create a mesh system using a 25-point auto leveling system. All of this is super easily controlled directly through this huge touchscreen interface that makes it very easy to operate, get set up, change filament, change the nozzle if you ever have to. This touchscreen is awesome and I've had zero issues with it. So I do have to complain about one thing, being that this prints at 250 millimeters a second. It is a bit noisy, and that's the only downfall. Now, I have to give it the benefit of the doubt. In order for this to be able to print at 250 millimeters a second, that filament that's being laid down on the print surface needs to be cooled quick enough so the fans are very loud on it, and the axis movement on the Y and X axis, it is a little bit loud, but it's nothing too crazy. One of my favorite things about this printer is this guy right here, which is a built-in AI camera. So whenever it's first starting your 3D print or it's going through the motions of creating a time lapse, it'll all automatically be synced to the cloud, which you can download directly to your phone through the Anchor Make app, which just makes this a step above the rest in other 3D printers, being that this is so easily controlled directly through your smartphone or on your computer, really makes this stand out. And here is that auto-created time-lapse that you can view and download directly to your phone. Now, I did have to slow this time-lapse down because this was actually a 48-minute print that ended up taking a time-lapse total of only 3 seconds. So in order for me to be able to show you that time-lapse, I really had to slow it down. Now we'll go ahead and talk about the build quality of the Anchor Make M5. Everything on this is an all aluminum housing, which means that it's going to hold up well over time. I do recommend having this on a stable surface just because it's moving so fast that if you have an unstable desk or a work area, it can tend to shake the desk a lot, and I definitely don't recommend it having up against a wall like that 3D printer in the back because it's actually shaking the walls. But I have it on a stable office desk right now and it's great. Everything about the Anchor Make M5 is just top of the line quality. Out of the box experience is great on this printer. All right, and so right now we have the finished print, so we'll just go ahead and get in a little bit close here. First layer adhesion was perfect on this. You do have to mess around with the Z offset just a little bit in order to get it really dialed in. Now, this isn't a very large print. You can see it kind of compared to my hands, but normally this size print on like a 50 millimeter second printer like the Anycubic Cobra over there, that would probably take roughly 2 hours, but on this one it only took, if I zoom in, it took about 52 minutes, which is very, very quick. So all in all, the Anchor Make M5 printer is just a phenomenal 3D printer. If you guys are looking to just get yourself a printer that is going to be very easy to use out of the box, it's going to be pretty forgiving for beginners, I highly recommend giving this one a shot. Live 6-inch electric chainsaw. This chainsaw is absolutely awesome. So as you guys can see here on the front, like I said before, you do have a 6-inch blade, which is pretty cool. So it's going to be really good for gardening. And you can see all around the body, you're going to have that yellow and black design that's going to wrap all the way around. You have a soft touch material right here on the handle, your trigger right here, which will not activate until you squeeze this safety that you can see right here. So you're good to go and not cut off your fingers while using this thing. You're going to have a valve right here that is going to allow you to apply some of that chain oil that you can put in here, that you need to put in there before you use it, just for safety measures. So this thing is definitely really good for things like working around the house, in the garden, getting down overhanging branches. It's not obviously going to cut down a tree or anything like that with that 6-inch blade, but you will be able to do that with smaller things. And it does come with two 21-volt lithium ion batteries. As you can see, here's one right here, as well as battery indicators on the back of those. So all you have to do is get these installed. As you can see I'm doing right here, all you have to do is just simply slide it down. It'll lock in, and then you are good to go. So like I said before, now that the battery's in, be a little bit more careful around this. It will not go until you push that safety right there. And while you're using this, I highly recommend using safety glasses, and they do send you a pair of safety glasses. So let's go ahead and get this thing tested out and see how well it works. And so as you guys can see here, this little mini chainsaw made quick work of those pretty thick overhanging branches that you guys could see there. So if you guys have been looking for a new chainsaw for around the house, around the garden, I highly recommend this one from Imawim, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Cool espresso machine from Geek Chef. Now you guys have probably seen incredible mini fridge from Comfy. So they recently sent me this, and honestly I have been so happy with it. I've been using it for about 2 days. So just taking a look at it, you guys can see it's a rather large mini fridge. So something like this is going to be really good for a dorm room, an apartment. I have it in my office right here, set up on my stand, as you guys can see right here. Now the design of it is really nice too. You're going to have the Comfy branding right on there. You're going to have this almost kind of light black color tone to it, and in some light it almost looks blue in a way. You're also going to have your little chrome accent handle. So really this thing was super easy to get unboxed and set up. The only setup you really have to do is installing these shelves, and then after that you just have to install this, which is very straightforward. So we'll go ahead and open this up and take a look on the inside of it. So you guys can see that currently I have 3 shelves inside of the fridge. Now you are going to have kind of a little freezer compartment up there. The control is super easy. You guys can see right there. It's all you have to do is just choose how cold you want it to be. So we'll go ahead, almost like MTV Cribs, if you guys remember that. And we will basically just show you guys what I have in here. So over on the right side, we're going to have some Dr. Peppers. But if we kind of pan over here, you guys can see you have a ton of space over here. This little thing at the bottom is going to be able to hold an entire gallon of milk, tea, whatever it is. Now you do have 3 steady shelves that you guys can see just right there. I have Gatorades, all flavors. On the bottom I have string cheese, and then I also have some French onion dip. Now if we take a closer look right here, you guys can see that you are also going to get a little vegetable drawer, which is really nice. I think that's cool that they just included that. Unfortunately mine did come broke, but that's really not an issue. I don't think it's really going to affect the performance or anything like that of the actual fridge. So go ahead and set that back down in there. Like I was saying, if you guys just need a really nice little fridge in order to hold all of your stuff in an office, a dorm, just really whatever it is, definitely check this out from Comfy. It even kind of closes on its own right there. I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger. See you guys on the next video.
CTX water filtration UV filtered vacuum. So this is going to be a vacuum that is going to trump anything else you have. Inside of the instructions, they actually want you to test out your normal vacuum, your carpet shampoo, or whatever it is. Whatever you think cleans your carpets, try that first and then go over the same area with the CTX right there. So we're going to go ahead and vacuum a portion with the vacuum on the left and then the same portion with the vacuum on the right. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start off by using my Shark vacuum. Now, while I normally wouldn't think my vacuum is bad, you guys are going to see here in the video shortly that this vacuum is almost a scam in a way. People are paying so much for these expensive vacuums that aren't cleaning their carpets. Now, while you can see some carpet lines signifying it does have some suction strength, if I go ahead and continue on and just try the CTX, as you guys can see right here, you're going to notice that there is so much more power inside of the CTX by Prolux. Now, just taking a look at this, one of the cool things about this vacuum is that it has the light feature on it. That's really nice. So if you're one of those people that like to vacuum in the dark or early mornings, late nights, anything like that, and you just need a little bit of a light in darker areas, this is definitely going to be something that's really awesome for that. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up now. One other feature I wanted to talk about was the fact that this propels itself forward, making it a little bit easier to vacuum. Let's see the results. So one of the first indicators that the CTX by Prolux is incredible is the carpet lines it left. That signifies there's a ton of suction strength, so it's definitely going to be getting up all of that dirt, debris, dust, pollen, whatever. All right, so what I'm about to show you is pretty gross, so fair warning. If you look inside of the water area where you're going to store all of your water, you guys can see that right there, that water looks disgusting. And this is recently after going over my carpets with a carpet shampooer that uses water on the carpet to clean. So let's dump this out and see how well it did. So like I said earlier in the video, I almost feel like all of the other vacuums and carpet shampooers I've purchased in the past have been a scam. You guys can see I spilled a little bit out there. Just make sure you're holding the nozzle in. But just look at how dirty and gross that water is. That's all the dirt from your shoes being tracked in, from dogs, from pets, really from whatever, who knows what alien life forms are living in that water. But going back to what I was saying about my vacuums feeling like they're scams, this water is so dirty, and this is coming from somebody that vacuums every 3 days at minimum, and we even take the carpet shampooer to the carpets throughout the entire house at least once a month. But just looking at the inside of the bowl, you guys can see how much dirt this picked up, and that's doing that without actually applying any liquid to the carpets itself to extract it. So the CTX by Prolux works incredible. I went back over it a couple more times after this video just to make sure that it was picking up more dirt, and the water got clearer and clearer with each time that I did it. So you definitely need to look into this. So that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys need a vacuum that you know is cleaning your carpets, check out the CTX by Prolux. It is a lifesaver. I think you guys will really enjoy it. I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. I have been muted the whole time. I am so sorry. I just realized I was muted the whole time. So let's go back over this again. 768 watt hours on this. 10% off exclusive coupon if you guys click claim deal. This is brand new. It just released today. We have 4 AC outputs. This can output at crazy high wattages too. You guys can see we have 4 USB ports right here. One of them is a USB-C 100 watt. Again, 10% off extra coupon. 10% off extra coupon today, my friends. So you guys are going to have a standard AC outlet that has extreme charging, so you can recharge this very quickly. You're also going to have that multi-charging port. You can charge this from your car or from EcoFlow solar panels, or really any other solar panels. So if you guys need a great way to back up your home, this is it. Again, 10% off extra clickable coupon. And then also you guys can save an extra 10% off on the River 2 Pro and 700 or the River 2 and the 220 watt solar panel. But listen, that's going to be it for me today, my friends. I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out. You guys are the real MVPs. I'll see you guys again back here tomorrow, 12:30 Central on the dot. Later.